Jelly Roll.
Hey, Jelly Roll, how's it going?
What's uppers?
Hey, I feel like we just saw you not too long ago.
I know, and I'm already back.
Yes.
Is it happening? Am I becoming a co-host? If Lunchbox gets the runs again, do I get subbed in? What's up?
Basically, but we've been waiting for you to come back on because last time you were here, you talked about your life, your upbringing. I'm spending some time away. And the Chrisleys are going to jail. Have you heard that?
Breaks my heart.
Well, do you have any advice for them?
Yeah, just one, their faith in God is going to be the most important thing in that situation. And two, make well of the time. Don't let the time make well of you. As weird as that sounds, it's kind of that easy, man. Go in there and make the best of it. It's actually, when you get past everything else and you're stuck in that box, what you do with it's going to makes men of people or women of people for sure.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. We'll be praying for you. I'll be writing you letters. You'll be emailing people and doing business. They're in federal prison. They're not going to be in a luxury camp. They'll be all right. They'll be eating steak and sushi and stuff probably. It'll be good. It won't be that good, but they'll probably be in a really, really nice spot.
Yeah, we had someone call in that talked about the different locations they're going to, and yeah, it sounds like adult camp.
I predict they'll have a big iPad, and I think it'll be business. It still sucks. It's still, it's still a fault in the system. But
how important was it for you to get letters from people, or did you?
I did, and it was real important. Any of that stuff, anybody showing they care in that moment is awesome. That's a moment where you need to feel like people care. So that's a cool thing. And I think that's one thing the Chrisleys are seeing now is that people care. I've seen a lot of people in the community kind of stand up and rally, and, you just never want to see nobody go to jail.
Yeah.
Free the Chrisleys.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to say it. Free the real.
I feel like your life is so fascinating and interesting, and I love everything you're about and who you are and how you give back. Is there a Jelly Roll documentary in the future?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Can I blow it? I guess I will. I don't know if I can say it, but we have partnered with ABC and we're shooting something.
Okay.
So I've had a kid. It's like, whatever, blow it. Yeah, it's all right. Sue me. No.
Good. And you're an amazing songwriter. And you wrote Son of a Sinner with Ernest, right?
Yes, ma'am. Ernest and a lifelong friend of mine named David Ray.
And so how did all that come together?
From East Nashville. What up, East Side?
Yeah. How does that, what happened the day y'all wrote that?
Yeah, so me and D-Ray have been together a long time. Really good friends. And so I normally rent studios out for like 3 weeks at a time and just throw a party there for 3 weeks and just whatever comes of it's the album. And we were at the tail end of that party. So we were kind of hung over and just beat up. And Ernest was next to Sound Emporium getting ribs from Martin's or something. And he was like, dude, are you over there? It's like Saturday at like 7 p.m. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm waiting on these ribs. The line's wrapped around the door. Let me come over and smoke one. I'm like, well, come on over, man. He comes over, and we had no intention of writing a song. We're just partying, and he picked up a guitar and went, doom, and dude, we just kind of fumbled through it together for about 20 minutes. And Ernest stood up real abruptly in the middle of the song. I was like, oh my God, my ribs! I got to get them to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He just disappears in the cloud of smoke he arrived in, and we finished the song. And I called him the next day, sober-ish, and I was like, yo, this is really good, man. He was like, you did something with it? I was like, yeah, let me send over what I got. And then I called him and was like, I've never had a country song. Can you produce it? And he was like, yeah, I've never produced a country song, but yeah.
It's so good. And you recently sold out Bridgestone Arena. So what can someone expect from a Jelly Roll show?
I can tell you this. The Bridgestone Arena is its own dynamite. That's best show ever. But any Jelly Roll show, you can count on it being a back row tent revival. It's going to be somewhere between a hip-hop show, a rock show, and a country show, and an old Southern Baptist tent revival. It's awesome. Also with the Bridgestone show, we ended up putting our money where our mouth was. Remember that conversation we had?
I do.
$250,000 to the Juvenile, building studios over there right now, doing the aftercare program.
Yeah, which I was going to ask you, what's the coolest thing you've been able to do because of your career? Would it be stuff like that?
It's going back to the Juvenile. So last week, I got to go back to the unit that I spent 18 months of my life in when I was a child and look at that same cell I sat in. First time I've got to look at that in 22 years. And I expected to emotionally just lose it. Like I expected to cry. And I felt a feeling that I didn't even recognize the feeling because it was so new for me. Pride. I was so proud. I was like, dude, look at me, dude, standing in here with all this jewelry on, all these kids high-fiving me. They're so excited I'm here. And I was them. I was literally right there in that cell. I thought I'd thrown my whole life away. So many nights I cried in that cell. You're 16 years old looking at 30 years Imagine that. They're trying to give you more time than you've been alive, you know? And I just got to look, man. Now we took food on Thanksgiving, hung out with them. I go up once a week when I'm in town and just talk to them and try to love on them.
When you were in there, was there anybody that would come and visit that gave you that hope?
No, I think that's why I wanted to do it. So the Gideons would come, and they were good people, man, but they would just slide a Bible under the door, you know? And you don't relate to a 77-year-old man with a tie when you're a 15-year-old, delinquent. So I hope that maybe what we're doing over there and the Youth Impact Outreach Program that Robert Sherrill has and him going there every week is gives them something they can relate to.
What is one of the coolest things you've been able to celebrate with? Now, you do give back, but what have you done for yourself? Like, is it buying something or buying something for your loved ones? I know your mom listens to the show, so maybe we just give her a shout out.
What's up, Mom? Hope you're listening, baby.
Yeah, but I mean, have you been able to buy something for her yourself, or what's something cool that you've done for you?
Yeah, just the cool things. I got my mother care. She's got a full-time nurse now, which is just a really big deal in her age. So she didn't want to go to a nursing home. She wanted to stay with the family. So we were able to facilitate that. And for me, I got another chain on the way.
Okay.
Got another chain on the way. That's my personal problem.
Do you ever worry about expensive chains and jewelry like that someone might come and just,
No, I don't wear them much, and
Okay.
I don't even keep them at the house. We drop them off in a security spot every night. But
Really?
yeah, I pick them. I take all precautions because somebody run up on me. It's going to be channel 2, 4, 5, and 17 happening for sure. I'd be very cautious approaching me in any kind of disrespectful manner, respectfully.
Okay. Respectfully, I have no idea what channel 2, 4, 5, 17 means.
You know what it means.
No.
I'm just saying we're going to take it where they think it ain't going to go.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? The stuff you think ain't going to happen, it's going to happen. You run up on me acting crazy. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? For sure. We're going to take it clean there. God, please, Miss Amy, don't make me. I'm a reformed man. Everybody just respect my personal bubble. You know what I'm saying?
Jelly
if you
roll.
come in love, I come in love. I don't have problems because I don't walk like a man who wants a problem. I walk like a man who doesn't want a problem. But if somebody wants a problem, no problem. You know what I'm saying?
But there'll be a problem.
Jelly Roll, do you know how many tattoos you actually have?
I just consider it one. That's how I look at it now. I just wear it.
So do you have another one in mind that you might add to the one?
Yeah, well, I poke on myself all the time. We played Red Rocks the other day, and we all got where's your rock at? He's got his rock on his ankle, and I got the rock right here.
You call it poking on yourself?
Well, yeah, but at this point, I'm just, at this point, I'm just looking for little places of skin. Like, let's put a little quokka bear right there.
So do you travel with a tattoo artist or you poke yourself?
No, dude. We are, we have open relationships when it comes to tattoo artists. We're with everybody. We're down for whoever's got a needle. And that's part of the reason we all get really bad tattoos. Road life will do that to you. Between road and jail, I don't have a good tattoo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, have you ever actually done it yourself, though?
Oh, yeah. No, I picked on people, and they poked on me. But I'm not a good tattoo. Tardy can tattoo. I'm horrible. I hurt people. I scar people bad. I don't understand. I'm like the big bear. Like when I'm going to kiss it and love it and hug it, and it kills everything it loves. That's me with anything. I squeeze my wife too hard sometimes. I'm just so excited to see her. So imagine me with a tattoo gun on my friend, and I've had a couple of shots because that's the only reason I would have a tattoo gun in my hand.
Well, so what does just a normal day look like in the life of Jelly Roll?
Dude, these days it's a calendar, man. It's insane. I don't know. I wish I had a day where I could do what Jelly Roll wanted to do.
So walk us through it. What time do you wake up? Do you have coffee?
It varies. I try to wake up. Okay, so I got a tour schedule and a home schedule.
Okay.
And they don't like each other. The tour schedule, we stay up till about 6, 7 in the morning and sleep till like 4 and wake up right after sound check and load in. And this way we can eat breakfast and, do our show.
What is a breakfast at 4 p.m.? What is that?
Oh, it's still breakfast. Breakfast is breakfast, man. Breakfast is a state of mind, not a place and time, Amy. We need to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? This is real now. I got to come back more and culture you. Breakfast is a big deal anytime. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, tell me. What do I need to be eating?
Oh, good. Well, what we need to eat and what I eat are two different things, clearly. But I'm a big eggs and bacon guy. Boy, feed me all the carbs. No, I normally eat like a breakfast burrito. Because
Okay.
normally you're hungover, and it's something about a burrito that'll really, 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 put the tummy to chance. You got to see, we got to have something fighting in there,
Okay, so that's your road schedule. What is your home life schedule?
Straight into dad mode. Wake up early, try to hang out with the kid, get her situated, bang out a couple songs, write a couple songs, hang out with the wife, play video games, smoke a little CBD.
Who do you? Okay, not okay. Okay, so who do you
What, you
hang
trying
out
to hang
with?
out?
No,
That's what she pictured.
I'm like, okay, can I come? Who are your BFFs? So like, who are you hanging out with?
When I get to actually have some free time, it's normally a lot of guys from my neighborhood. I still hang out with dudes that I grew up with. But in the music business, my friends are Wetzel, Ernest, Brantley. Ernest the most because we're always in downtown ripping and running together. So Ernest is my boy, man. I don't have much time to hang out. I've never had a big song. I don't know if, this is a big deal for me still coming here. I'm still as nervous as I was, 6 months ago. I don't even know what I do anymore. I've had the wildest year ever.
When you are in work mode and you're writing songs, you said you maybe bang out 3 a day. Does that just come super easily to you?
Well, for me, it's like, here's my inside baseball. I don't believe in writing a full record. I believe in writing like pieces of different records or ideas and then chasing which one felt the strongest. So like where dudes will sit in a room for 3 hours and try to hammer out 2 verses, 2 choruses, and a bridge, I would rather spend those 3 hours just writing 3 choruses. And then whichever one is infectious to me a week later, I think we should probably all, here's the deal. One's going to put its hand up. It's like when you listen to an album front to back and immediately you hear a song that's track 4 or something that you haven't heard. You're like, oh, that one's got its hand up. We're going back to that one for sure. Mark that one or run it back right now, back when we had CDs in my era. So it's the same concept in writing. Just write a bunch and see what really sticks with you.
What are you working on right now?
We're finna come back to country radio. I got a single. I told y'all I'm here, baby. Nobody believed me. I have set up camp. I've brought a tent, a sleeping bag. I've never been nowhere this nice. I'm not leaving. This is awesome. We're gonna drop an album in April or May. It's gonna be big. We're gonna tour all summer. We're gonna do it even bigger than we've ever done it. I'm finna really go. Y'all done let me in. You think I'm leaving? I'm coming 4 times next year, Amy.
Well, do you feel like you're still having to work hard to convince people that you're country?
You know what? I hope I got to work hard to convince people stuff the rest of my life. That's what I wake up for. I want to convince everybody that change can happen. You can reform. You can be who you want to be, not who people say you have to be. And I hope I'm convincing people that the rest of my life. The day I got to quit convincing people and I don't get nervous walking into the Bobby Bones show, y'all just won't see me no more anyways.
Yeah.
I'll sell the catalog and ride off in the sunset, baby. The fat guy goes to the beach to park and start his journey to die of alcoholism.
Well, we definitely love having you here. I feel like you're going to get so big that we're going to have to get your tour writer, see what you need in here whenever you come in so you feel comfortable.
Do y'all do that for people?
I mean, we might have to for you.
Tell me, who have you done it for? Throw somebody under the bus right now.
I don't know that Scuba Steve would know if we've ever had an artist demand anything.
No
Throw them under the bus. Wildest demand.
No one's demanded anything except for like room temperature water.
Oh. Or tea sometimes. I felt, Hank Williams Jr. demanded tea.
Yeah,
He demanded a smoke room, it sounded like, from what I was watching there.
Oh, yeah, and he wanted to smoke in the building.
Which I thought was the coolest part of his demands. I don't know what else he wanted, but boy, that was one of my favorite moments of 2022.
Well, so what is on your rider? Like at a show?
Alcohol and Pedialyte.
Which comes first?
Well, we've gotten smart and we mix them now in real time.
Oh.
Have you ever had a vodka Pedialyte?
I have not.
Have you ever had to drink a Pedialyte because you drank too much vodka?
I've tried Pedialyte before just because I felt dehydrated, but no, never.
When's the last time you got blackout drunk?
Oh, it's been
Last week?
quite some time.
No,
blackout.
Put a date on it.
I don't.
Put a date. Give us a year.
Blackout years, but I don't know, 10, 5, 8.
When's the last time you
7?
got really toasty?
What does toasty mean? Define
Oh,
toasty.
this is good. Wait,
why are you interviewing me? I'm asking you the questions. Wait, so tell us why Pedialyte and vodka go so well together.
Well, Pedialyte helps with the hangover.
Okay.
So my wife taught me some of the coolest tricks ever. She taught me the Pedialyte trick and the Alka-Seltzer trick. When you wake up with that rumbling stomach, throw that Alka-Seltzer on there, get right back to drinking.
Okay.
But the Pedialyte's like, what's it got? Electrolytes, a lot of electrolytes. It's supposed to, and a lot of sodium that soaks them in.
Okay.
Just to try to help with rehydration. So we just got guys that'll put a vodka and Pedialyte in there now, so they feel like they're balancing their buzz out while they're doing it in real time.
Awesome. I feel like we learn so much from you when you come in.
So,
So thank you, Jelly
every time
Roll.
I come in, I feel like I'm a science experiment.
Not at all. You're awesome,
No, I love it
and
here.
your live performance was so good, and I can't wait to have you back and hear you perform more,
you
especially what
again.
you have coming next or later in the year.
Yeah, for
April, you
sure.
say?
Oh yeah, no, we're coming. We have a single coming now. Get
Okay.
ready, like I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk. I don't know. I can talk about it. Yeah, it's called Need a Favor, and it's on its way. I mean, we're going to go straight to country radio with it.
Okay.
Like now, I think it comes out Friday. So.
All right. Awesome. Well, Jelly Roll, always good to see
Thank
you.
you for having me, Lunchbox. I miss you, baby. Keep them butt cheeks clenched. Wish you was here, Bobby. Love you too.
Okay.
It's a